Hello, it is the iYikkam time again, and I do not plan to make this video today. I don't. But because I get a few different messages at lunchtime, and I feel that I have the responsibility to make this video. Okay? This video might cause a lot of people to don't like me. Okay? But I have to make it, because if I don't make it, there's a lot of people out there will get screwed. And we don't want that, okay? It is not about fame or money or popularity contest. It is about telling the facts, because that's the way how we need to care for our community, okay? Let me ask you a question. iPhone. Do you think the manufacturing and the design of iPhone can be fuzzy, try and error, non-repeatable, and have no way to know whether it is reliable or for sure which is proper? Well, everybody knows. Any productions, any product, if it is not reliable, no quality, try and error and so forth, you're looking for trouble, big one, okay? And one can get sued big time if this thing hurt the people or the customer who use it. So, in the valley, Silicon Valley, beside design, we design for tests, and a lot of things has to go to really serious testing, okay, to prove the reliable and what is proper, okay. There's no if or no gray area, okay. So, martial art or qigong, all are products. Maybe the FDA do not step in. Maybe it is not being paid attention by the government, but it is a product, and it is a product based on humanity. If thing which can hurt people or thing which is not true, then we know that that is a responsible for us to really look at it properly. Okay. So today I'd like to share with you, okay, a few patterns which I often see when people discuss with me after watching my video or so forth, so forth. Number one, they will tell me, oh, I feel that I'm in the correct, proper directions. Okay, feeling, okay. The second, they will say, oh, I will have this sensation in my body. I 站桩 and I have this sensation. The third, they will sometimes boast with me. Like somebody in Asia, Wing Chun Kun Sifu, they will say, you know, if you follow me my way, I'll get the whole body heat up and so forth. Okay? And then there's somebody who reads some books, and you say, oh yeah, you know, this guy say this master that, do that, I 站桩 and I do it for hours and so forth, so forth. I meditate and so forth. I have this sensation. I know this is the way how it is. Okay? And then this is when I tell him, watch out, this is not the path. This can get in trouble. The reply always is, oh, you know, what are you going to say? Your opinion and my opinion, your translation or my translation. And when I tell them a certain mechanic, like for example the force flow and the usual body type are different, they will argue the heck with me and say I try to promote something and put them down. So, am I purposely doing this? No. I never care, or I careless for people how they think about me, because I think everybody have a responsibility to tell the facts. Okay? And of course, this is not good to get friends. Okay? But then for me, is what is friends? Is that friends for say, oh yeah, you are right, you are great. Friend is somebody who really want to help you, really who share with you. Friend who is somebody who really care, and we can get friction, and then, but still we resolve it because the intention is a good one. Okay. Now, saying that, let me tell you one thing. Remember when I talked about the concrete, I said 3 things. Number 1 is the law. Number 2 is the style. Number 3 is the variations. There's 3 things in the iYikkam concrete. Okay? The really critical one is the law. That law is what? That law is the law of Chinese medicines. Okay, which is people have been using it for thousands of years. The second is like the anatomy of human being. The third thing is the law of physics. All this law, if you violate it, look for trouble. Okay? The second is style. Different style, like you see that there's a Tai Chi is one style, Xing Yi is one style, Wing Chun is another style. There's different style. Okay? Now, style, even if it's not follow the law, it still cause damage in the body. Okay? So don't take it, say, somebody say, oh, 站桩, and that's everything. No. If you do not know that law, they do not specify it out, and they perform it wrong. I said wrong, yes. Improper, wrong. That's solid, okay? You cause trouble. Okay? Variation, of course, up to everybody. It's not very big issue. It's not big issue at all. But still, if you do it too much or a whole bunch of stuff, you might drain your body. So that is not dominant, but you need to pay attention a little bit, but not that much. So what you care is this law stuff. Do you know that 站桩causes stroke? Especially people who do the hugging, tree hugging, because this back part tense up. The meridian don't go flow down, and then sometimes they say, oh yeah, I need to pull my head up. This whole bunch of things blockage. Okay? So you check the records. How many martial artists get stroke? Even they do Zhanchuang, they say they're good in martial arts. In China, from China, okay? The China history. Check it out. You were surprised. The second thing is, in the 1950s, people in the China has said that many Tai Chi sets, okay, because of the twisting and so forth, jam up the proper flow of the meridian according to the Chinese medicine, it too causes stroke because the body become imbalanced. Okay? So that's reality. If you do not follow the law of physics, law of the human body, be it in the Western or the Asia or China, we're looking for it. Law of the Chinese medicines. No Qigong can override the physical improper. None. The first thing is that when you look at the Qigong guy, you look at his spine. If he cannot handle that, he get issue. Okay? So, law is number 1. So you might ask me, so how can you say this is proper? I say, you check with the law. If it is that way, it accord to the law, within the domain of the law, you know you're certain this is proper. If it is not, don't touch it. I don't care who said it. Okay? Don't touch it. The second is style. Style is the different strategy, how to do in combat, how to use momentum, okay? Then it's up to everybody, you know, how they design, how their philosophy. But that is the second part, not the dominant. The dominant, the law will cause your body to have issue in long term if this is not being taken care. Okay? So people don't like me when I say, Yikkam could say this, you do this, okay? This is no longer Yikkam Xiu Lim Tao. Look at in the web and so forth, how many people against me for that? Why, my ego? No, I'm trying to tell you, those are issues. If you keeping doing down there, you're going to screw people up. And again, I don't care for popularity contest. I don't care for that. Because I think if we do not want ourselves or our student to get into issue, we don't want others to get into issue too. Okay? So that is that clear. Another thing about feeling sensations. This is Surangama Sutra. This is the sutra which is Venerable Master Xu Yun, the Zen patriarch, who teach, because people sit in the meditations and the Zen and so forth, they need to know different state, physiological state they get in. If you're going to trust your feeling is the emotion skandha, the second skandha. The first is the physical, the second is the emotional or the sensation skandha. The third is the thought skandha. Emotion, if you trust it, you're going to get trapped inside there. Which is, this is 50 states. The second, the second level, there are 10 of them listed there. Okay, the sensation skandha, demonic state. You want to play with that? You're looking for it. If you never read this, never have a teacher, it's going to looking for trouble. Big one, okay? And you think, oh yeah, I live in Qigong, I have this sensation. One of the worst things in Qigong, today Qigong, be it in China or here, is people is chasing for the sensation. Actually, sensation is nothing, it's a delusion. The real Qigong, you need to feel that your body, like, empty out. You don't go after this feeling or this feeling, okay? If you look at the Buddha's dhyana, okay, the Sichan Ba-Ting, the dhyana state, the level of it, all have the description, clear description what's happened, okay? So, get a teacher. Don't believe in feeling or read the book and then you go to Zhuang, those kind of stuff. For example, this not a long time ago, not too long ago, I just told a guy, I said, you do Zhuang that way, you screw up your shoulder blade. And that means your spine is screwed up. You can have sensations and everything fine. But do you know you're going to get struck too? That's a very big possibility, because you look at the behind the back, the shoulder blade and the neck area, it tense up. Okay, never lose. So the chi flow will flow in